Okay, so I shared in the last video when Asaph was saying in Psalm 73 and asking this question that definitely must come to your mind, no matter what. It must definitely come to your mind, especially if you are a pursuer of righteousness, trying to live right. It will always come to your mind. You'll hear it around you. People say it in different forms or different shape. People say, why is it that people they pray and yet nothing they happen? Why somebody else does not pray and yet just be like, see, everything is working well with the person? So in different forms and different shape. The question is, why do evil people prosper? If then what is the use of doing good? Exactly. What is the use of doing good if evil people are prospering? So I mentioned before, but if you look at the scriptures, you see that there are many people that have said it in different forms and different ways. So the last video, if you have not watched it, you can watch it in the part one. I mentioned Asaph many times. I used to think that was David also. I found out that it was not David that said it. It was Asaph that said that his feet almost slipped, but then he went to the house of God, and then he saw God showed him the end of the evil person. So he was no longer envious. So the next person I want to see, and that person, I was so glaring when he was asking the question, is Jeremiah. If you check Jeremiah chapter 12, I'll use NLT. So he said, Lord, you always give me justice when I bring a case before you. Now let me bring you this complaint. Why are the wicked so prosperous? Why are evil people so happy? That is from his eyes and from every normal human being eyes, because first of all is what you see. Why this guy is doing evil? Why is he succeeding? It's so glaring that he does not care about God. So why is he prosperous? Why is he prospering? Why is his way not being blocked? Why is even those who are trying to do the right thing, which they are finding so much struggles and the rest? So verse 2 says, you have planted them and they have taken root and prospered. Your name is on their lips, but in their hearts they give you no credit at all. Okay, verse 3, but as for me, Lord, you know my heart. You see me, test my thoughts, drag these people away like helpless sheep to be butchered, set them aside to be slaughtered. How long must this land weep? Even the grass in the field have withered, the wild animal, the bird have disappeared because of the evil in the land. Yet the people say the Lord won't do anything. Then the Lord replied to me, if racing against men makes you tired, how will you race against horses? If you stumble and fall on the ground, open ground, what will you do in the thickets near the Jordan? Let me use Amplified and read that. It said, but the Lord rebukes Jeremiah impatient, saying, if you have raced with men on foot, and they have tired you out, then how can you compete with horses? And if you take to flight in a land of peace, where you feel secure, then what will you do when you tread the tangled maze of jungle haunted by lions in the swellings and floodings of the Jordan? So it's pertinent to note that you can read the whole chapter by yourself and meditate on it. But it's pertinent to know that God did not really respond to Jeremiah, because there's nothing new under the sun. He just asked him a question, just like Job, when Job was asking God, and just ask. I believe he's going to also give him a revelation in his heart. Like, you are saying all these things. Do you think I don't see it? I see it. I know it. But yes, it's just how it is. It will see like that. So you have to, just like the last time I said, you have to pick God's definition. It can't be your own definition. It must be God's definition. So just like when Asaph saw that, when you see God's definition of prosperity, God's definition of success, God's definition of however you want to put it, then you will not envy the wicked at all. You know what it means that God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, is against you? In the physical realm, it may be like you're doing well. You may feel that you're doing well. That's the truth. Just like those who steal, those who cheat, various ways to make ends meet. Just even if they kill, it may feel they are doing all right with your physical eyes. But then, just like scripture, there's a place I can't remember now. It says that you should not look just by the seeing of the eye. That Jesus did not judge by the seeing of the eye. So we Christians, someone who is wanting to be like Christ, should not just look by the eyes alone, by your eyes, because you already know the end. It's the end. What will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? It's still part of this. Still part of this. Now, it's not saying that you will not use the things of the world. You will not gather resources. No. It's just saying that don't allow it pressure you. Don't. You're not running the same race at all. You're not running the same race at all. You're not using the same means at all. So, it's an encouragement. Then also, Jeremiah said it. Then David too said something like this. So David in Psalm chapter 37 says, let me just amplify. Fret not yourself because of evildoers, neither be envious against those who walk on righteousness, that which is not upright or in right standing with God. For they shall soon be cut down like grass and wither as the green herb. Trust, lean on, rely on, be confident in the Lord. Do good, so shall you dwell in the land, and feed surely on his faithfulness, and truly you shall be fed. Delight yourself also in the Lord, he will give you desires of your heart, and secret petitions of your heart. He will give you desires and secret petitions of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Rule, repose each care of your load on him. Trust, lean on, rely on, be confident also in him, and he will bring it to pass. So, if David said, don't be envious of, fret not yourself because of evildoers. Don't worry about the wicked. Don't be envious of them. It shows you that means in his mind something that have caused for him to look at the evildoers that are going after their way and not going after the Lord's way, and saying he's tempted to be envious of them because they can do anything they want and it's as if everything is going well with them. Or he too must have gotten a light. I said, don't be envious of them, because can you imagine the God of the whole earth to be against you? Just put that in your mind. He that will judge you in the end to be against you. So it's better. Yeah, he's not against you. It's better it's for you. So, an admonition again. So, just look at it that way. It's better to have that mind, because definitely at every stage you will hear it in the ear from other people who will come and tell you, you're telling me I should do the right way, you're telling me to go the right way. What of this person? Have you heard the richest man? Is he a Christian? What of this, that person? Have you heard it? So if you don't have this understanding, if you don't have the understanding, many persons have slipped off and say, guy, I know if you do this thing again, I know if you do this thing again. So get understanding and get light.